Valentine's Day traditionally results in many proposals. 14 million Americans thought they might get engaged this year, according to one survey. So if you are one of the lucky ones planning a wedding right now, best wishes. But just for a reality check, MarketWatch's Catey Hill is here to tell us the ways your wedding can go wrong. Hi, Catey.
Hi.
I'm not here to rain on anyone's parade. Just make sure they're going into it with open eyes.
Yes, and with contingency plans,
Right.
because things do go wrong.
Absolutely.
You know, and everyone knows, okay, someone might give a drunken toast, you know, all these, someone might trip down the aisle, there's all those little things. What I did is ask Travelers Insurance, they provide wedding insurance, what are the big costly things that you're seeing? Like the ones where it's like, oh my gosh, that might cost me 10 grand because this went wrong. So what they found, 44% said that it was vendor issues. Ooh. So that means your venue, your photographer, your caterer, one of those people did not deliver on something.
What, they just didn't show up, or they didn't do their job, or?
That's true for the caterers and the photographers. The venue was the big one though, right? So a lot of people had, like say they got this new venue comes out and they're like, we have this great deal, try us out. But they didn't open in time for the wedding, or they didn't deliver on it. And then you're scrambling to get a new comparable venue at the last minute, or they promised renovations and they weren't done. And so like a lot of big issues like that. So you have to be really careful with these venues.
So what's your advice when it comes to the vendor and the venue? How do you check it out? How do you vet it?
This is gonna sound really boring, but first, well, first of all, just get the recommendations. Ask your friends and family. Maybe don't go with a brand new venue or vendor. I mean, this is, they often offer great rates, but yeah, I mean, sometimes they're just like, they can't really deliver. A wedding is a hard thing to make, you know, come about.
Absolutely.
So, you know.
What about reading the fine print? How many couples get in trouble because they just missed something in the contract?
So many. It's crazy. It looks so boring. The contracts are really long, but a lot of times it's like, you know, what happened? What's the venue or the caterer's contingency plan if something goes wrong and they can't deliver?
Yes.
You need to know all those little details. And if you don't like reading the fine print, try to find someone that does. If you have a friend that's a lawyer, that'll just help you out. Hey, it's my wedding day. I'm a bride. I need your help.
And also, you say keep in mind that those rainy season deals are deals for a very good reason.
Yes, because you can, I mean, hurricane season, those kinds of things, that'll wipe out your whole wedding and you'll have to reschedule the whole thing. Plus, if that hurricane happens even weeks before your wedding and it destroys the venue or whatever, you're still out of luck. So you really have to be careful anytime around that season, you know, even if it's at the tail end of hurricane season, you think, oh, we'll be safe. Well, if that hurricane happens 3 weeks before,
And if you can afford it, then you want to hire someone who can organize your wedding. And if not, pick a friend who's very organized.
Yes, because the big thing is property damage. So like wedding guests do property damage. One wedding planner told me that these guests all started lighting the linens on fire. Then the bride and groom had to pay for all the linens at the wedding.
Terrible.
Someone gave their guests Sharpies to write notes to the couple, and someone started writing on the wall of the venue. So there's all these crazy stories. So a person to manage your guests might not be a bad idea.
Yeah, and I guess
Rowdy
you gotta be
guests.
careful about who you invite to your wedding, right?
Yes.
Catey Hill, thank you so much for that.